Howdy all, welcome back. It's Saturday. It's my fourth day in a row. I am exhausted. I am shattered today. We stayed out in Canterbury way later than we should have done. An internet issue trying to get the video uploaded. It's just been one of those days. And then the journey from Canterbury to Winchester, that wasn't fun. Traffic, slow, just wasn't fun. But you know me, upbeat, raring to go, looking forward to it. Winchester, another city that we've heard a lot of good things about. Very much looking forward to getting round and seeing some beautiful old pubs again today. Getting a hair of the dog in me, that would certainly do. And hopefully some food at this first port of call. So on the outskirts of the city, on the way into the centre, and pub number one is going to be this. The Golden Lion. Got quite a good reputation for its food. So says great food, quality cask ales. You know, that suits me down to the ground on both fronts. So pub number one for Winchester, the very beautiful looking Golden Lion. Let's get in and get me a beer. A lovely traditional little pub, a Wadsworth pub, so plenty of Wadsworth cask ales and stuff on offer on the bar. Ordered some food, the menu's really good, so quite looking forward to getting some food in us today and trying some of the dishes on here, including that pork ribeye you can see on the specials board behind me. So yeah, nice little stop off, nice looking pub. Your cask ale, eh? Yeah, all the Wadsworth range and stuff. Good little bits and pieces on the bar. That Evolution Session IPA, big fan of that. But a very traditional, nice looking little pub. And yeah, can't wait to try the food. That's quite the decoration. Old phone on the side. The specials board looks fantastic. So yeah, got that pork ribeye steak. Looking forward to that. Good looking pub though. Definitely proper old traditional one with a lovely garden space to the back as well. Really good garden out to the rear. Looking forward to this. Winchester should be good. Panko breaded calamari looks superb. And a nice looking prawn dish. Yeah. Get me lips around these. Stars, absolutely top notch. And now, the main course, this pork ribeye. Looks amazing, and the chips look phenomenal. Just look at it. Pork ribeye. Look at that. With a Stilton sauce. Oh. And Holly's ham, egg, and chips. A duck egg. Nice. Looks good. Yeah, very impressed with the food here. Definitely the absolute perfect place to stop for lunch. That was a really good meal. Really good service. Really nice looking pub as well. So yeah, definitely the way to have started the day in style. So still on the outskirts bit of the city centre, I suppose. We'll work our way walking in. But stop number two is going to be this. Called the Black Boy. There are still quite a few in the country called the Black Boy, despite some protestations from people. It's been called that for hundreds of years, I would imagine. So I don't see them changing it anytime soon. But there are some in the country that have. This one looks particularly lovely. Described online as being very quirky in its decor. Let's get in and see what they mean. So it might happen rarely, but every now and again I wander into a pub and it renders me speechless. And I'm not really too sure what I'm telling you, what I'm showing you, or what we're in, really. This is, they use the word quirky to describe it online, and quirky, I don't really think quirky does it justice. It is unique, it's different, it's interesting, there's plenty of stuff to look at. And you know what? It's quite wonderful. I absolutely love it. And here with the important bit, the beer. Flower Pots IPA is what I've gone for, and yeah, I'm quite impressed by it. But the whole place is just quirkiness personified. Have a look at the actual the bar bit as you come in. That is what you're confronted with as you come in. So that's your first sight as you walk in the door, and then further around you go, the quirkier and more amazing it actually gets. Plenty of excellent bits to go and see. We'll move away from those people to go and we'll move through into the other room. But yeah, look at some of the bits that are taking shape in here. This is the room on the other side of the bar. Music's not so loud in here, so we can a little wander around and show you. There's just it's like being in a really cool antique shop with so much to look at and some pretty unique finds as you wander around. So I can honestly say Of all the pubs I've ever been in, and that's a lot now, it's nearly 7,000 we're up to now. I've never been in something quite like this. Good beer garden size. But yeah, just wander through the rest of this. It is madness. I don't think madness actually, again, really covers it or really does it justice. This is a particular strange bit as you come out into here and you see the gin bar with yeah, interesting members of staff behind the bar just there. But yeah, just look at this. It is just bizarre, but bizarre in a wonderful way. Bizarre in a wonderful way. We'll go with just stuff to look at everywhere you go. But it's got that nice old-time rustic feel to it. The old stone steps. Obviously a really old pub building, but honestly, you can come in here. You could spend hours just looking around at the things that are in here and not get bored. What a great place. Down into the city centre part itself. Go over the bridge, and there's a pub on the bridge. How useful. Called the Bishop on the bridge, and it is on this absolutely beautiful, picturesque little part of the city. Pub looks lovely. Again, they're sitting out by the water. There's a big garden behind it by the looks of things. Obviously really nice on a nice sunny warm day like today. Riverside dining on offer at the Bishop on the bridge. Stop 3 a day. With most Fuller's pubs, it's been finished to a very high standard. It's very swanky looking inside and feeling. I'd say this is definitely more of a food pub than it is a drinker's pub. But you know, there's plenty of car scale on. Fuller's stuff as usual, ESB. Other Fuller's types and stuff on there. So decent Fuller's range of beers. It's not cheap though. The whole place is pretty pricey. Food looks quite good though. And I said that setting outside is pretty lovely. And yeah, Fuller's have done a very good job with it. So 4 cask ales, all Fuller's, 3 Fuller's and Dark Star Hophead on as well. But it does look nice. Food coming out of the kitchen looks pretty high end and stuff as well. It is a dog friendly. Nice, nice fireplace chimney feature in the centre of the bar. And yeah, if we go head on out to the back garden, where you will be able to see what I mean by this lovely riverside dining experience. So sitting out here, that's not too shabby, is it? Sitting out there on the side of the river. So yeah, definitely well and truly worth coming out. But yeah, plenty of good looking food and stuff coming out, and it's certainly busy for dining. Winchester's kind of nice. What an absolutely beautiful looking city this is. Lovely park over behind this, and several monuments and other things that are interesting to look at. Castles, cathedrals, all sorts. They've got the lot. It's lovely. You only have to sort of take in some of the buildings here to see how beautiful Winchester actually is. It really is gorgeous. But aside from lots of beautiful buildings, they also have lots of pubs. And the next one we're going to do is the Crown and Anchor. That just here overlooking that wonderful building across the street. It looks a bit Green King like from the outside, just from the colour scheme and everything, but I can't see any Green King branding, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's go in and find out, shall we? Crown and Anchor, stop 4 a day. Green King do own the building, but it's leased, so it's not a Green King pub. It's run as a free house. The Green King do own the building, so whether they've had something to do with the green and white coloured sign, I don't know. And Green King IPA is on the kegs. I don't know. But apart from that, it's a pretty nice looking pub. Not as expensive as the Fuller's one over the road, you'll be pleased to know. That was very expensive. So, Timmy Taylor's landlord on, plus their own badged house bitter, Crown and Anchor house bitter. But yeah, I'm always happy when I find a landlord on. It's a lovely looking place. I love the stained glass windows on the entrance. Board games, dartboard, looks pretty good. The whole pub. I love this bar as well. It's a very nice bar. That all around. It's got a good garden bit to the rear as well. 200 yards down from Crown and Anchor. Stay on the same side, and make sure you keep your eyes open so you don't bowl straight past this. It's called Alfie's. So yeah, we nearly bowled straight past it. Looks, but did see the sign. Alfie's Free House and Garden. So that is most definitely a pub. But the city vibe here pretty swish, pretty swanky, lovely place, lovely people so far. And Alfie's will be our 5th stop of the day. It's a Saturday afternoon, the football is on and stuff like that, so I always look for a place I can watch Sky Sports News. First time I found it so far today, so not that Forest are playing until tomorrow, but you know, I like to keep up to speed with what's going on. So yeah, this one has the ability to have several different sporting channels playing on several different screens. It's a big place. Actually, it looks to go a long old way round. The garden is part of the appeal of the place as well. And there's a sign over here that particularly gripped our attention. Sign of which I speak. Food served daily until 3 a.m. They are open every day until 3 a.m. and they serve food all the way through. That is quite remarkable. It's rustic. It's got plenty of charm to it, this place as well. Yeah, loads of screens all over. Decent enough little keg range and stuff, and some ciders, but there's also a Young's. It's Young's Original on a cask ale out that way. But I think this, you see, different sport player on that one. The garden is one of its USPs, one of its big selling points. It's undercover, a lot of it as well, with screens and things out here to keep people busy. Pool table out in the garden space as well. Karaoke 5 days a week. You know what? This is my kind of place. I love a bit of karaoke. And 5 nights a week, up until 3 a.m. This is the right party pub of the place, isn't it? Yeah, this is your party house. Out of Alfie's, and directly across is this. It's a pretty spectacular looking building, isn't it? And it's called the Broadway, apparently. So, it's got a 2-for-1 cocktails menu outside, so it's most definitely a bar. And it is one hell of a stunning looking old building. So, it'll be stop 6 of the day, the Broadway. Actually owned by Marston's. Strange. Doesn't strike me like a Marston's pub as such at all. It's not quite as impressive inside as it is on the outside, to be fair. Average keg range, no cask. Looks more like a cocktail bar than it does a pub, but we probably knew that before we came in, so that's on us. Generic tap range, but you know what, it don't look too bad, but it is definitely more cocktaily style place, I'd say, than it is a bar. But you know what, I bet the dancing on the tables in here later on, where the cocktails are flowing for the ladies. You carry on walking down that high street through the market a little bit, you'll spot an alleyway. Head left down the alleyway, come on through. There's a little craft union pub, hidden down an alleyway. Called the Baker's Arms. So yeah, I can't really film too much of it because the garden is absolutely packed. You can't actually get to the front of it, but down we've come all the way through to the back bit. Walk down that alley from the other bit. Come down here, you'll find the Baker's Arms. Compact craft union. It does have a couple of cask ales on there, London Pride and Ghost Ship. It's busy, really busy. Loads of screens all around, as you would expect. They don't do that 3 wickets for £6 deal though. Maybe it's finished. Maybe the offer has expired. What am I going to do? I want a Guinness. Heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. Ghost Ship and London Pride. You know, it's nice to see some cask, any cask in craft unions, because they don't always do it. But busy, bustling, great places for watching the sport craft union always are. So you can't really knock the prices and stuff in them at all. So busy out there in the garden, busy in here, all geared up for the sport. At the back way, where I filmed from at the start of that, and 50 yards away is this one. Is the William Walker. Another Fuller's pub. Lovely park just down there next to it. Bustling little streets these are. I'm busy with traffic and stuff as well. But I think you'll agree, it's quite a nice looking building. So the last Fuller's that we did, the one on the bridge, was incredibly expensive. So I wonder if that is going to follow suit, and the William Walker will be equally as pricey. Let's go and find out. Park, lovely. Obviously the cathedral is literally just there behind it. But I say on here, the William Walker sits under the lee shadow of the 11th century cathedral in the centre of Winchester. Perfect, eh? It's getting us it. Pride, ESB and Hop Tropic are the 3 cask ale offerings in here. So pretty standard for a Fuller's pub. I said you can't go wrong with a London Pride, really, can you? Even though I've gone with ESB for my Bev in here. I do like an ESB. It's a nice looking pub. I don't think it's quite as pricey as the Bishop, but it's probably not far off. But that's Fuller's for you. They are a pricier one of the breweries, definitely. Right, so London Pride Hop Tropic ESB on, Frontier Lucky Santa stuff on, the keg stuff for the range as well. Any pub in the shadow of an 11th century cathedral is all right by me, and some lovely features and another fireplace. They did build some stunning fireplaces back in the day when they built all places like this, didn't they? But quite a good pub. Busy, bustling, good age range mix of people in here, as well as a dining room upstairs and things as well. Cocktails, deals and things on. Plenty of history about. Good looking pub. Carry on walking down that side street down past like away from the cathedral, and you'll come to this, and this is quite spectacular. It is the Eclipse Inn. So it says beneath the Eclipse, there's St Lawrence Church Rectory of the 16th century. So a 16th century old rectory. Now a pub called the Eclipse. As you can see, the garden is absolutely bustling. But yeah, look at how beautiful that is. That is a must come and visit, isn't it? Before we even get inside, I'm already in love with it. So it looks like there were Prime Minister food offering. Let's get in and see if it's as beautiful inside as it is out. It's a very small, compact little place. I mean, years ago, rooms were tiny in a lot of places, and you can see how this was laid out back in the day. Yeah, it would have been a collection of small, intricate little rooms and things like that. So yeah, it's nice to sort of be in something that you know is old. And you can tell it's old by the way the ceiling slope and everything else. The beams in here, the look of it, the rickety staircases. Yeah, it's got a feel to it. Cut on from the flower pots again, while starting to put out, and Timmy Taylor's landlord. A little mix on the taps and things. Well, Hawkston lager. So I'm quite a believer in the Hawkston lager. It's a nice looking little place. A tiny. This is the entirety of the bar. Loads of the old beams, the ceiling slopes, things like that. Fireplace again. Pretty cool little bit. But if you wander through, I mean that beam in itself, I dread to think the age of that. Probably an original bit, but yeah, tiny little room and stuff behind here as well. So that is literally as big a place as you've got for it. Yeah, that's the staircase up to the ladies. But just look at the angle of the stairs and the way it goes up. I love places like this. I think they're magical. It's pretty beautiful, that. Big fan of little places with plenty of personality and charm like that's got. Straight across on the diagonal from there, though, you'll spot this: the Old Vine. Eat, drink, sleep. I mean, I do a lot of the middle one. Occasionally, I do the first one. Very rarely do I get time to do much of the third one, which is why I'm quite tired today. But you know what? I cannot moan. I will not moan because I still have the best job in the world. So, stop number 10 of today is going to be the Old Vine. Let's get in. I might have a sleep in there. It says you're allowed. Very charming looking little pub. This. Again, loads of beams. Really nice feel to the place in general. I would again say this is probably more of a food-led pub than it is a drinkers type place. But there are plenty of people sat out on the front drinking today. Quite happily, I mean, what a setting to be sat outside of as well. So, good little keg lineup. No cask. Oh, there is some cask. There is some cask on the other side of the bar that I couldn't see before, I think. Yeah, there is some cask. I will go and find out what it was what it is in a minute for you. But yeah, nice looking place. Staff are friendly. And a good vibe. There you go, it was actually landlord. And Alfred's Brewery are obviously dead local. I've actually gone with their lager, Alfred's, which is quite nice. I've never tried it before. So, beautiful dining room. It really does look amazing in there. There's definitely date night vibes in there. Specials board again has got some real beauties on it. It's nice looking. Definitely the sort of place. I think Holly would be happy if I bought here for a meal or something like that. This is what I've gone with, Alfred's Brewery, that's Solace. Their local lager, as it says. So it's quite nice, actually, for a lager. Cannot moan about it at all. If we head on out, I can see a wonderful little courtyard up here as well. Oh, and yet more. So, yeah, nice little courtyard, and yet more. So, there's like a little place that you can hire out to the back as well. Place is nice, really nice. Old, historic, well kept, well presented, great menu, and even the lager's not too shabby. On to the high streety thing, walk along. And make sure you look up so you spot the sign there to take you to the Royal Oak. Down another alleyway, and the sign says the oldest bar in England. Let's go and find out why. Well, what makes it the oldest bar in England? I mean, I've done 4 of the oldest pub in England already, so let's find out what makes it the oldest bar. So here it is. It is a Green King. But as you see, welcome to the Royal Oak. Oldest bar in England, dates back to 1002. Now, I mean, I don't know where they come up with these years or these things of calling themselves. But I said I've done 4 so far of the oldest pub in England. I've done 4 of them. So if this is from 1002, that does make it older than any of those. I don't know. How do we ever tell? But the Royal Oak, next up. So the oldest bar thing. It does parts of the building. They've just been downstairs. I'll show you in a minute. Dates back to 1002. If that's legit, if that's ever been authenticated, I don't know. I said I've been to so many of the pubs that claim to be the oldest one in England. I've never even heard of this one, so I don't know. The room downstairs is very impressive. I don't know. Trip to Jerusalem, the old fighting cocks in St Albans. Someone's telling porky pies with this oldest bar, oldest pub in England thing, but it's very impressive, isn't it? It's Green King's beer, so you know that's the downside, but. The building is very, very impressive. I'll get that in for you. If you want to be able to read that in full, I'm sure you can pause the video and have a little read about the history of that. But yeah, Queen Emma was the first Queen of England, only Queen to be crowned twice, and apparently this was granted his wife as a gift. This little bit down here is the bit that they say it dates back to 1002. The wall, I mean, you can see from the wall, can't you, that is that's probably legit. 1002. I'll buy that. I will buy that. So this bit would have been where. The original bit they're saying the licensed premises would have stemmed from, would have been this down here. I'm on a top sort of floor now, but yeah, it's a really, really interesting story and stuff behind it. Really interesting looking pub through and through. So I don't know. You're never gonna convince me something's the oldest when we can't possibly have records that will say that. But it is very impressive, and it is definitely worth you coming to have a visit to. It's no secret, is it, to anybody that my favourite things in life, apart from my wife obviously, are beer and tacos. So when I find a place that does beer and tacos, it's obviously a winner. I mean, I don't need to eat any tacos, I'm still full from that lovely meal we had earlier, but this is right on my street. It's called Overdraft, and it even says that Overdraft beer and tacos. I mean, it's one of life's many pleasures that you really should. I mean, like beer and tacos. So they go together like wine and cheese, Torvin and Dean, things like that. You know, they're just things that belong together. Beer and tacos, 100% is the way forward. And I'm looking forward to seeing the beer at least in Overdraft. Off beer personified. Yeah, it's got a really good beer board. Sours, stouts, IPAs, anything you want. You'll find it up on the board up there, which is pretty cool. It's my kind of vibe, my kind of thing. I say I wish that I was hungry, I wish that I had time to sit and eat some tacos, because nothing makes me happy than eating tacos. No, honestly, nothing makes me happy than eating tacos, so yeah, while drinking beer and tacos. It's your beer board, yeah, so your pales, IPAs, stouts, ciders, house beers, you've got the lot. And if that isn't enough for you, got a really good little range in the fridge as well, but it's pretty cool. The tacos are right up my street. So I've seen someone walking past, coming out from there, they look absolutely wicked. So definitely 100% this is my kind of vibe, my kind of place. I wish I was hungry. So I mean, honestly, I could probably sit in there and eat tacos all day. Drink craft beer, eat tacos, get very, very fat and be fatter and be happy. So, you know, but we haven't got time for that. Got things to do. We haven't done one of these today. It's the Spoons. So it's 50 yards down the road from there. It's the Spoons. It's called the Old Gaol House. And this particular jailhouse is so old, they even spelled the old way, G-A-O-L, jail. That's how you say it, eh? The Old Gaol House. So it is stop 12 so far of the day. Let's get in and see it. What is my favourite thing about Wetherspoons? No, my actual favourite thing about Wetherspoons. What is it? Is it the fact that they always have guest ales on? I mean, I like that. Is it the fact that the prices are cheap? Again, I really like that. My favourite thing about Wetherspoons is when they have toilets on the ground floor. This one, toilets on the ground floor, buddy. Yeah, you know what? Happy days. Been for a wee, sat down, got me beer, can have another wee before I leave without it taking 20 minutes. Huh, it's a winner. You've seen the spoons, seen them all. So the toilets are on this level. The carpet, it's a bit liney, but it ain't too bad. But the guest ale selection in here actually pretty extensive, pretty good. So can't really go wrong with it. There you have it. That is the local spoons for Winchester. Where are we going? Yeah, she don't know. That way. Brilliant. That way we go. 3-4 minute walk to the next one that was suggested. Keep on heading straight along there and you'll come to this. This one, the Mucky Duck. Makes a change to actually be called the Mucky Duck rather than being called the Black Swan. And everybody just refers to it as the Mucky Duck, which is the thing in pub folklore. But yeah, keep on walking down here. So this will be the second Green King, actual Green King pub of the day. But a lot of people have shouted it out as being quite a good boozer. So Mucky Duck's not 14. Just add, what's my favourite thing about a Wetherspoons, didn't we? It was the toilets. What's my favourite thing about a Green King pub? When you go in a Green King pub and there is zero sign of Green King IPA anywhere in existence. Yeah, they're doing well. Two really good cask ales on. No sign of Abbott, no sign of Green King IPA. Winner. I told you the rumour was true. There is not a single Green King IPA badge in sight. Why does that make it one of my favourite Green Kings ever? Because you know why. Because Green King IPA should just be eradicated from existence. But I've got my Icebreaker Pale. Have a wander through this. Very, very nicely presented. I see why so many people shouted this out to us today and said that it was a really good pub that we should definitely come and visit. And there is a dog living his absolute best life. That is literally the life I strive to get. Best life in the world. On the floor of a pub, people tickling my belly, that would be me. That would be me. And yeah, I mean, what's on? They obviously do an awful lot here to keep things going. Honestly, this is definitely one of the best Green King pubs I have ever set foot in. It's wonderful little garden space out here and stuff as well. Staff are brilliant. Beer range for a Green King, absolutely spot on. So yeah, I'm hugely impressed, and I don't say that often when I come in a Green King pub, do I? So yeah, I'm hugely impressed. And oh yeah, obviously Holly spotted the dog. This walk that we've had to do, so about 4 more minutes up further than that along the side, along the same side of the road. But a lot of people again had said we've got to do this. It's the Hyde Tavern. Yeah, so many people said, right, it's a bit of a walk, but you've got to go and see it. And already from the aesthetics of the outside, I can see why people would suggest that we should definitely come and see this. Proper old traditional pub, from what I hear. I mean, yeah, it's a very unique looking building. Let's get in and see it. It's pretty magical. It was always going to be, I get why people have said we could not possibly miss this, because it's something, again, it's a little bit unique. You walk in, there's just some folks sat around a table with instruments. They don't feel like a band, they feel like they're just sat jamming, entertaining people. They're really good as well, really good, but the whole place is beautiful. Good cask ale, old, traditional, wooden floors. Everything about this is like a proper, old, traditional pub. What more could you want? Wait, these guys just turn up and play every week. And how good are they? How good are they? They are absolutely amazingly good. This place, honestly, this is like a wonderful little trip back in time, and I'm all about this. These ladies are absolutely lovely as well. But this honestly, they're very local, so they're lucky they come in here all the time. You know, right? Well, we'll take that. But this is an incredible place. This is actually firmly cementing itself in my as one of my favourite pubs we've been in so far. Not just in Winchester, in the UK. It's phenomenal. I'm going to try and take you on a little tour of the rest of it as well, because it's absolutely beautiful. So down these steps, there's a cellar. Look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see at the bottom of these stairs. This little room at the bottom of the stairs, a little tiny little cellar, but yeah, little stage, piano. Can you imagine having a little gig or something down it? It's just amazing. And then come out the back, and it's actually got a wonderful little garden space on as well. Honestly, this place is absolutely mind-blowingly good. And I'll wind it back up and show you around the bar and the bar as well. Back in there, so they're still playing, but yeah, look at it. They're amazing. There's your cask. Incredible, absolutely incredible place. Don't even really know where I'm at with that last one. What I can tell you, I do think that honestly has just become one of my favourite 10 pubs I've ever been in. Just incredible. The atmosphere in there, the people, the look, everything about it just ticks every single box. I mean, it's just wonderful. The smell is musty. Yeah, it's just wonderful. It's just an experience. It's an actual experience you've got to come and see. But if you walk down past that cellar bit, out the back of the garden, and then head down a side street, you can find this quite easily. It is the King Alfred, affectionately referred to around here as the Alfie, and it is another with a green king board outside it. But as you know, on today's reckoning, we are not judging a green king by its cover. Not even one called the King Alfred, a green King Alfred. We're not even doing that. King Alfred, the Alfie, as is affectionately known around here, is going to be the next stop. Right, again, this is not your everyday run-of-the-mill green king pub. It really isn't. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. No sign of green king IPA again. Honestly, what do they not do it around here? But fair play for not doing it around here. But it's just breathtakingly gorgeous. Okay, so King's Brew, which is what I've got, and that Flax Romsey guy. I had that in Wetherspoons and I was really impressed. So the only sign of any kind of green king thing, level head. Look at this. Look at it. Tell me that this is your everyday run-of-the-mill green king pub. You can't, because it isn't. There's a piano. I mean, obviously it's got stuff on it that you can't say, but look at it. Everything about it. These are not your run-of-the-mill Green King boozers, are they? Absolutely are not. And I'm all about this. Again, what an absolute gem this is. An absolute gem. From the etched glass on the sides, yeah, the etched glass, the whole feel of like it's almost like an old library, an old gentleman's lounge, like smoking lounge and things like that. But what an absolutely incredible looking place. With yet another absolutely phenomenal sized beer garden, and I can already see something up here that I've not been at it yet, so you're seeing it with me. But look at this. Incredible. This place is absolutely incredible. So we've walked a long way today. This is going to be the final pub of the night, so 17 done today. Not too shabby at all. We've walked a long way, well over 10,000 steps already. It's been really good. There's definitely more here to come back to, which I'm definitely going to come back and do very soon. But the final one we're going to do tonight is going to be this then. It's called the Albion. So yeah, a few people said, again, the Albion is a decent local style one to finish on. 17 and out for Winchester, but happy enough with what we've done today. This is so much more than the locals local, which is what it was kind of described to me. So actually a Hopback Brewery pub now. So Hopback Brewery makes an absolutely belting cask ale. They also make a wonderful stout that I'm going to finish with tonight. But it is, yeah, this is so much more than again I was expecting it to be. Wonderful array of their cask ale stuff. Really good stuff on the kegs as well. Really nice looking little place. Used to be a flower pot brewery pub. Now Hopback, and I'm alright with that. Hopback Brewery, brother. You know what? Their stuff is really good. So you would have seen Summer Lightning. I'm sure if you're a cask ale drinker, you would have seen that. But yeah, the stout, really good. The little brandy glass is the sound. This is so much more than a little locals pub. It's not that at all. It's a proper beer house and a wonderful little beer house at that. So great way to polish off tonight. I know there's so much more to come back and see, and I can't wait to come and do leg 2 in Winchester. Oh. As with all of our evenings, it ends in a kebab shop. Yeah, but you know that's about all there is to do this time of night. So yeah, 17 done. Really happy with what we've done. It's been absolutely brilliant. There's still so much more in Winchester to do. Honestly, you can't get everywhere in one night. So we've walked a long way today. We've seen some absolutely wonderful pubs. That was a great way to finish. I'm very much looking forward to going back to Winchester very soon and exploring the rest of them. So thanks for watching. End of day 4. I've seen High Wycombe tonight.